at 18, we're going to be creating a small program that lets us enter a number of values, score value, name value pairs, and then we're going to be able to print all of those values out. So we'll have, we'll start off with a standard vector of string, and per the instructions, we're going to call this vector names. It's going to be empty. We'll also have a standard vector of int, and this is going to be our scores. And we'll also have it empty initially. One of the things we need to determine in this exercise is whether a particular value, particular name already appears in the vector. So what we're going to do is like this. We'll do int, we'll do actually bool name in vector. And we'll take over here a standard vector of string names and the name that we're looking for. And what we're going to do is we're going to iterate through all of them, and we're going to see if the name exists in names. And if it doesn't, we're going to return false. So for standard string n in names, if n is equal to name, that's the one we're looking for, return true. Otherwise, if we got to the end of the list, that you didn't get to it, so return false. Okay? That's pretty much it of what we need. Let's go ahead and give some output standard. Now what we're going to do is like this. We need two variables for this, so we'll go ahead and put those up here as well. We'll need standard string name and int score. I'll do while standard cin name score. And this is going to allow us to read the name and score in. And the moment somebody presses Control D, it will end. So what we want to do is actually check first to make sure that name does not equal to no name and score does not equal to 0. So if it's equal to no name and score is equal to 0, we're going to break. Okay, so that's test number 1. Next, we need to do another check, which is if, and we can do this name in vector. So we can do if not, actually no, if name in vector, and we're going to say names name. If it is in the vector, what we're going to do is we're going to do standard cout as well. So break, if you haven't seen it before, essentially ends the while loop. So now we've tested both conditions. We know that the name is not in the vector, and we also know that somebody has not entered no name and score it equals 0 to end the addition. So now we can just go ahead and add both values. So names dot push back name and scores dot push back score. Because we are going to be building on top of this exercise in 19 and 20, let's go ahead and make another method for us over here. We'll call it void print name score pairs. This method doesn't return anything. So now we're done here. We're finished. So we can just do print name score pairs. That will be names and scores. And this is going to get printed out even if you make the mistake over here, the error, or if you end the loop. So in any one of those cases, you effectively are going to print the results out. So let's go ahead and compile and run the code. And we're going to do, let's see what are some of our examples. Let's say we have Joe 17. We can also do Joe 17. Those are two different values. Barbara 22, Barbara 22. And then we'll do Michael 11. And let's see what happens if we do Michael 12. We should get an error. There it is, Michael already in the vector, so name score pair. So we tested this option. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Let's do Joe 17, Joe 17, and then we'll do no name and 0. And then it says name score pairs, no error there because we chose to end. So as we can see, this is now working correctly, and we can go ahead and ship this.